Hi guys, welcome to day 23 of our 30-day daily movement challenge. Today we're going to focus on our core and our arm strength, shoulders, using resistance bands and a strap. So if you haven't already set yourself up somewhere that you can, for example, tie a resistance band around the handle of a door, or maybe the banister of a stairs or the leg of a table. Make sure, obviously, that it's a strong, sturdy table, a strong, sturdy banister, and that the door is locked and nobody can open it while you're using it, okay? So set yourself up there if you haven't already, and then let's go. We're going to grab our strap first. Come to the middle of your mat, just step away from the door, give yourself some space, and we'll loosen up. So from a neutral stance, reach your arms up, maintain enough core control to keep your ribcage lined up with your pelvis, both in a neutral position. As we take those arms up and over the head, we relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And just really breathe into and enjoy that stretch. And then remember, it needs to feel good, okay? It needs to feel manageable and feel really nice. If it doesn't, if you're straining, then ease off a little bit. Maybe you need to slide your hands out a little bit further on the strap. Let's go for 2 more of these. So just making sure that you're staying aligned, that you're not compensating by thrusting the ribs forwards. And our last one now. All right, so we can leave that strap down. Now again, standing with the feet just hip distance, we're going to bend our knees, keep that nice and springy now, little bounces as we swing that left arm. We're going to keep our chest facing forwards. Now circle, full circles, and reverse. Change direction again. We get ready for a side bend, reaching up and over to the right. Take a deep breath, rotate our chest toward the right. And then rolling down on the right side, vertebra by vertebra, sweep across to the left. Rolling up on the left, stacking the spine. And then let's swing that right arm. Little bounces with the knees. Keep it springy. Now full circles. Change direction. And change direction again. We'll get ready for our side bend to the left. Reaching up, relax the shoulder down, keep the sense of length in the spine. And then we rotate the chest to the left and roll down on the left side. Vertebra by vertebra, sweep across on your inhale to the right and roll back up again on your right side. All right, very nice. Let's come into just a very shallow squat position for cat to camel. Breathing in to prepare. As you exhale, engage your abdominals, bring the pubic bone and chin toward each other into frightened cat. And on your inhale, lift up through the chest into camel. So you can add the arms if you want to, reaching them forwards, separating the shoulder blades in frightened cat. Sweep the arms behind you, draw the shoulder blades toward each other, shoulders away from the ears in camel. And just 1 more of those. And then coming back up into a neutral position. All right, from here, we're going to grab our resistance band and come down onto the mat. Onto our knees and take the resistance band, place it around the right foot, holding onto both ends of the bands with the right hand, your knee in between the bands. All right, now from here, set yourself up in a neutral position, take a breath. Now, of course, a beginner level, if you want to leave the resistance band out here, if you feel you're not steady enough with this exercise, yet to use the resistance band, then fine, leave it out, okay, and just do it without it. So on your next breath, engage the core muscles, stabilize enough before you begin, and extend that right leg, slowly, gently bring it back in. So you could concentrate on just moving the leg and keep both arms on the floor at beginner level. Next level, you can add that opposite arm. So slow and steady. Make sure you're getting the benefit on the return as well. So you're really working through that resistance very slowly. Let's go for 2 more. All right, so return to the floor and switch over to the other side. And again, remember, you can just focus on the leg and just leave both hands on the floor if you want to. Take a breath and extend that left leg. Intermediates, adding the opposite arm. So we're really tuning into our body now, staying focused, keeping that alignment between the upper body and the lower body, between the right side and the left side. Making use of that resistance on the way in, coming nice and slow. 2 more. All right, our last one now. Well done. Returning to the floor. You can remove the band now. Come up onto your knees in a high kneeling position. Let's take the band around both feet. Again, step the toes into it. Make sure the toes are covered. Otherwise, that band, that band is going to slip off your feet and it's going to annoy you. All right, so toes are covered. Now, core muscles engaged. Again, neutral alignment. Take the band behind you. Bend the elbows fully, and then on your exhale, pull, straighten the arms. All right, maintain good alignment through your core, through your torso. Try not to lean your head and neck forwards now, but gently press back and move through a full range of motion, bending and straightening the arms. And let's go for 3 more. And our last one. All right, gently lowering the arms. Coming up to a standing position now. All right, and we're going to this is where we're going to use the door, the banister, or the leg of the table, whatever it is. Wrap your band around that. First, if you've got the length, we're going to hold on to both ends of the band, okay? So we're going to double the resistance initially because we're going to keep both feet on the floor, all right? So both feet on the floor in a neutral position, stabilize, take a breath, exhale and pull with both arms across to the right. Exhale, pull, inhale, return. Exhale, pull, inhale, return. Exhale, pull, inhale, return. Now really sensing into your body and making sure that you are not rotating. Let's go for 1 more. Okay, now let's do the other side. So turn yourself around, set yourself up, and on your exhale, pull. Inhale, return. Working into the outside of that leg and hip. It's the outside of the inside leg. You'll know, you'll feel it. Now let's go for 4 more. So you're working through the resistance on the return as well, so you're returning slow and steady. Pulling slow and steady, no jerky movements. Keep everything smooth. All right, nice one. Okay, start off here by just using one part of the band, so just wrap the other one around, tie it off. If you want more resistance, use both of them. Yeah, hold on to both, and that will double the resistance for you. All right, so standing with the door to your left, or the anchor to your left, we're going to balance on the left leg, so just bending that right knee, and we're going to pull across. That's it, nice and steady. So first we're using both arms, and we're trying not to rotate our pelvis here, right? So as steady as we can. Now you could just use one arm here to increase the challenge. Concentrating. Nice and steady now. Moving with the breath. No rotation. Working into this hip. 2 more. Last one. All right, well done. Now we're going to switch sides. Okay, so we're balancing now. We're still facing the same direction, balancing on the right leg, so the outside leg. Okay, left one is bent, inside one bent, and we're going to start with both hands pulling away. Nice and steady. So it's more difficult on the outside leg, okay? So if you need to, keep both hands on the band. Or you could just use the opposite arm. Pulling across and release. Pull across. Try not to lean into it now. All right, let's go for 2 more. It's very slow, steady movement. Try to keep it smooth. All right, well done. So now we need to go to the other side. So you need to turn around. Okay, so we're going to balance on the inside leg first. Set yourself up. All right, so balancing on the inside leg, bend the outside one. Pull with both arms across your body. Try to avoid any rotation. Working into the muscles in the outside of that supporting leg. Now, if you want to, you could always just pull with that outside arm now. Just one arm, the opposite arm. And one more. All right, well done. We're going to switch it over. Balancing on the outside leg, stabilize through your center, bending the inside knee, pull with both arms. Try your best not to lean into it. Try not to rotate. And try to pull as far across as you can. Steady, controlled, smooth movement. And then if you want to change it up, use the opposite arm without leaning into this now, without rotating. Let's just go for 2 more. Really focusing. And then release it. All right, well done. Okay. All right, so now you can remove the band from your anchor, and we're going to do some lunges. All right, so and then reach your arms out in front. Now we're going to pull both arms away from each other as we rotate our chest to the right and step up. To the left and step up. Pulling both arms away at the same time. All right, we're going to stay on the right side. Pull to the right and center. Rotate to the left and center. Stay on the left. Left and center. Stay here. 2 more. Left and back in. Let's go for it. And our last one. Pull and step up. Well done. Okay, switch legs. Lower and pull to the left. Back up. Now to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Well done. Coming back in. All right, we need to stretch out these arms. So let's come down into a kneeling position for thread the needle. So take that left arm, sweep it underneath your chest, work the shoulder toward the floor, and maybe you can add a little rotation here, or maybe you need the support of that right arm on the floor. Now bring the right arm back to the floor now. Leave the left arm there. Just slide back a little bit towards your feet and knees. Turn your head to the left toward that shoulder. And then gently release that and switch to the other side. Extend the right arm, sweep it under your chest. Now maybe you can come into a rotation there. Releasing that left arm back to the floor. Glide your hips back towards your heels and turn your head to the right. Take one more breath there. And then gently release that. All right, reaching back into child's pose. Resting your forehead, stretching into the arms and around the armpits. Shift your weight forwards. Let's just bring the back of the hands to the floor. Looks like this. All right, and just shift back and forwards. Back and forwards. So you're not putting too much weight down here, just as much as you can manage. It needs to feel nice. One more. Well done. Bringing the arms back around again. And we're finished for today. Well done, guys. I will see you tomorrow for day 24. Well done. Thanks.